Okay, man, I couldn't ask for a better day here at Maple Motors. We're going for another test drive. Look at this custom Caprice from 1966. Got a custom roof on it. It's been painted up. You know that costs money. That was not cheap to do. I decoded the motor. Came back as a date code correct 327. And look how nice this is. The exhaust has been all upgraded. It's like a newer fan. AC. Looks like we got power brakes, power steering. Super clean engine bay. Aftermarket set of wheels. Aftermarket paint job, which is beautiful. Now guys, be sure to hit subscribe, share. I post videos of American muscle cars pretty much every day. We get a little bit of everything. We get a lot of Chevrolets here at Maple Motors, but we do get Fords and Mopars. We just try to stay in this price range. Reason being, it sells great. We go through about 60 cars a month. You always see something new week after week. Hit subscribe, share this video. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Checking out the interior. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Also show you the mileage. Now guys, this is equipped with the Holley Sniper EFI. It also has the tubular A-arms, 4-wheel disc brakes. There's a lot of stuff on this car, a lot of upgrades that have been done. Interior, super clean. And I can tell you one thing, it has been done here recently too. It makes it even better, right? I'll wait till the screen cuts on. Once the screen cuts on, you should be able to turn the key and it start up. Sometimes with these Holley Snipers, you gotta barely touch the gas. That was with one of my older cars. But this one here, it starts up as it should. Wipers, they're working. Radio. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but nothing is happening up here. Just says PM. Okay. We'll say that needs work. Blowing pretty good out of these vents. It's always a struggle to get the glove box open. This one has no innards. AC's already cold. Turn signal. On both sides, pop it out. Quarter tank of gas. That's all right. Well, what about the horn? What do you think? Check it out. What's going on with the dash here? It actually looks good. They just have a blacked out cover on it. If you don't want the cover, this is what it'll look like. And it's easy to get that Velcro off. You just pull it off with a little rubber card. And honestly, a little WD-40 on a rag will take it off. Take off the glue. If you didn't know that already. All right. There's your vitals. Guys, let's hit the road. See how this one runs and drives. Guys, if you enjoy the videos that I'm putting out, I noticed about 60% of you haven't subscribed to the channel. It shows me who's watching and everything. Please take time, go to my channel, hit that subscribe button. That's going to help out the channel dramatically, especially if I get that whole 60% to do it. All right, let's hit the road and we'll see what we can find. Got my seatbelt on. I'm going to cut off the AC so you can actually hear me. Try to cut it off. There it goes. Now when I make these videos, so we get the cars in, we take them, we drive them. We get them ready for cleanup if they check out on the drives. Stiff on the shifter. And then they drive them again to make sure, you know, they didn't miss nothing. And then they hand them to me, give me like a quick, brief bio. And they say, tell the public everything you see. So this is my first experience sitting in the driver's seat, starting it up, everything. And I do it on camera with you. Let's take off. A little drawn out shift there. Speedo is coming up. As we're going down the road here, I can see a little bit of a drift to the right. You see how it's pulling me off the road? Putting her to the floor. Our passing gear is not hooked up. It's the cable coming from the transmission to the carburetor. It's common to see those unhooked. The brakes feel good. Yeah, usually you'll put it to the floor, it'll shift down, take off. This one's got plenty of pep, so I'm not seeing anything wrong there. Back in our brakes. Nice little smooth shift there. Now what we're going to do is pull in here because we are balancing in between E and quarter tank, and we'll get us some fuel. Engine temperature's up to 140 now. Well, left out a lot, it was still pretty cold. All right. Well, guys, I'll be back with more information on this car. After this, I'm going to light up your undercarriage so you can see everything. I'm also going to check the turn signals, headlights, tail lights, and we'll do a picking out the flaws segment at the end of the video. I'll be back. Here at the gas station. So I ended up putting about, I don't know, try to get close to 6 gallons, $22 worth of 93 octane. This one does have the locking cap that does work. Newer tag with a good spring. We'll check the gauge. I do believe it works, because it was showing about a quarter tank when we got here. Turn the key, give it a second. Like I said, when the screen pops up, it's usually when I give it a go. Half a tank of gas now, so the gas gauge does work. Now, of course, we're going to take off and get a few outside shots. Be sure to stick around for the end for picking out the flaws. so I've been cruising around in the parking lot. Engine temperature's at a good 164, which is pretty low, really. Suspension feels incredible. It's nice and smooth. There's a bump right up here. It's a really rough patch in the parking lot. Nice and smooth. All right. Man, y'all go on forever there. Look, I wonder how many you could see. All right, obviously getting my gear ready here. If y'all like what I use, do you like the camera production? I've got you on a head cam, literally strapped to my head right now to give you a driver's seat position. Now, if I don't wiggle around too much, it's a great idea. But if I wiggle around a lot, well, then you get motion sick, and I don't like that. And as you can see, you're up on my head there. Also got the camera glasses that I use for my Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, all those platforms. Yeah, we're on all those platforms under Maple Motors Nick Southgate. And they all have about the same subscriber account, so don't get fooled by scammers that only have, you know, 15, 20,000, because they'll take my old videos, zoom in a little bit, and repost them online. I don't know how they get away with it, but they do. Now, 194 on the engine temperature. I've done my walk around. I've done a lot of stuff in the parking lot. I have been just going all over this car so you know what you're getting. Now I turn on my Meta glasses, and that's how I'm recording, hands-free. Getting down in our throttle. It's no speed demon. This is a cruiser. Speedo's working. Running about 30. It's 35. So running 5 under the speed limit here. Now that's one of the best things about this car. It runs and drives awesome. And the looks that it's giving off, it definitely is made for cruising. Might as well get in our brakes. Great sounding exhaust. Like I said, this car doesn't feel like it's going to run away from you, but it's got enough power to pull out in front of traffic and get down the road. Bumping the road here. Shoot. There's no way y'all even noticed that bump. This suspension is nice. I tell you what, it's a good day to cruise down to Brian's Motorsports, because I feel like he's got something cool in the parking lot for us to check out today. And last week I was rushing all week, so I wasn't able to make these full content videos, which actually got some compliments. A lot of people like the shorter videos. What do you think? Do you like these longer test drives where we get out here and really go down the road, you get 2 drive scenes, or do you like the 1 drive scene, the quick 17 to 20 minute videos? That's very interesting, because I feel like, you know, the views were about the same, so there was no significant change on that. This is Brian's Motorsports. Everything is customized. Look at that. I mean, you don't see stuff like that on the road, guys. Again, this is Brian's Motorsports.com. Check them out. BMS. You can't stop them. People have tried. You can't stop these guys. They work every day. That's one thing. They got great work ethic. They're always customizing things. If you don't like that style, he does totally different styles as well. I come down here and get a lot of audio done. Just custom built boxes. I don't build my own boxes and stuff, but I can do wiring and whatnot. That's what I used to do in high school. You've seen that before. That's his rat rod rig. triple R's right there. You got a custom Bronco over here. Just glancing around, this is just what's in his parking lot. Just stuff that he's working on every day. Pro charged, nice. I like the old Impala. I don't know exactly what year it is, 94 to 96. I don't see a column shift, so I'm gonna say it's the 96 model. And that's the best year in my opinion. SRT, always doing lift kits. This big boy stuff, you know. Be sure to check him out, briansmotorsports.com. Everybody around here has got some kind of old classics. They've actually got a Shelby Cobra right there in that slot, and I want it. I don't know if they want to sell it or what. You know what? I'm gonna go find out. Just a quick question, right? Questions don't hurt. Let's see. Hey, they don't want to sell that Cobra, do they? Well, that thing's nice. And I left my number. The guy came in this morning and said he wanted to sell it. So he's got an old 6-cylinder Mustang, like first gen as well. He said he's going to sell his Mustang and he's going to sell his Cobra. That one there's got 351. Pretty good. We'll see. You know, I didn't get any numbers, so I don't know exactly what the prices are. They may be ridiculous, but we'll see, guys. For now, thanks for sticking around this long. I'm heading back to the lot. You can see I just pulled out. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. Stick around for that, and I'll see you in a minute. Oh, she's lovely. I like this car exactly the way it is. The wheels, the tires, the top, the paint. We always start in the front, but it is picking out the flaws. So let's get started. I'm going to start in the trunk here just to mix it up for you. Now we got some extra trim. There's your glove box insert. They had to take it out, I'm sure, when they did the vintage AC. The trunk itself actually looks pretty good. You can see where they put a new pan in. You can also see some sections have been cut in back here. What about this side? Oh, more trim. That's nice. Oh, this side's good. There's some speakers there. Seal. That looks like it's been replaced. Jams. Super clean. Look at this shine, man. Go back to the seal. Little chip there. Have to get the paint coat. Touch those little chips up. I gotta get some for a few cars at the house right now. I'm gonna call one of the girls. They used to come by, and every once in a while I get some bumpers or something painted. She's actually amazing at what she does. I haven't seen her in a while, so hopefully I can get her to come around, because I got some personal cars. Little bead there, a little bubble here. Personal cars that I want to get some touch-up paint for. She might still hook us up. Little chip there. Crack the trunk. And of course, mine are not factory paint, so gotta go the long route to get it. A little bit of pitting on your chrome back there. Coming down the side. Little spot here. Light scratches in the back. Little dirt kicked up over. Trim looks good. Chips on the edge of the door. Now guys, if you see anything you want to see more of and you're interested in buying this vehicle, I'll send you more videos, pictures, whatever you need of those areas. That is why I have this job and why I do this for the public. It also sells about 60 cars a month, so that's actually awesome. Little spots here in the back. One of the best things that comes out of this is when people get here, they say, it looks better in person than it did in your video. Guess what? They buy the car. It's because I zoom in on all this stuff. I actually had that happen to the lot. I messed them up. Oh, sticky there. They thought a car that I went and looked at was in worse condition than it actually was because I'm zooming in on all the flaws and that's all I look for. And they were like, no, we don't want it. And I was like, what? And I tried to talk him into it. I was like, no, it really was a nice car. There's a spot there. It was a little bug that I bought the wife, but they had to see it in person and they were like, what? This is a nice car. I was like, I told you, I just showed you the flaws though. They were impressed. They were like, well, we thought that thing was full of rust. There was only like 3 spots that had rust in it. And that's what I pointed out and was showing them, but I took like a lot of videos and pictures of it. And look, I thought the whole car was like that. I said, no. Little dings. But of course I offered it to the lot first because I'm not crazy about bugs, but I kind of like them. But the wife, Chips, she loves them. So guess what? She owns a bug now. Ding right here in the front. Light little scuffs. Light little scratch on top. Got some light little scuffs and like swirl marks. Look how heavy the flake is there. That's awesome. Missing a little trim right there around the window. Not bad though. It's probably in the trunk. Chrome looks good. Vent window looks good. Seal also. I guess why I told you that story is because I even made a good looking car look kind of bad. Two, my uncles, my family here at Maple Motors, and they passed on a car because of it, and it was an actual pretty nice bug. Good thing is, I guess I own it now, so I'm not really upset about it. But a lot of people, that's what they'll do. If they like it in the video when they get there, they really like it. It's very rare I have somebody walk away from a car after watching a video. Little bubbles here in the jam. If they were interested to begin with. I love this roof. That is incredible. I mean, what do y'all think? It's just straight up art. Okay. Working our way in the back. Newer tail lights, I did notice that. They light up bright. They look good. Got a ding here. Light scuff. I don't know for sure, but I think that front window has been tinted. Pretty sure. Yeah. Seal looks good, vent window's good. All the seals around the jambs also clean. Back to this amazing looking paint job. I need a step ladder so I can get the whole thing in the picture. I mean, wow. All right, we're gonna go ahead and check out the interior. We'll get her started, listen to the motor, and we'll get out of here. Door panel opens well. Rust here at the bottom of the door. You can see it was there at one time before the last paint job. So hopefully they put some protection on it, some paint protection, but you see it was there in the bottom of the door. The chips. The seats, they look great. Scratches and dings on the plate there. Back seat, I don't think it's supposed to be sticking off that far. Huh. Why is it doing that? I have no clue, actually. Seal around the back window is missing a bit of trim. I wonder if that's what was in the trunk. There's a lot of trim left over in the trunk. Package tray's already been done up. Got a scratch on the tint over there. Also missing the ashtray here and the armrest. This one's good. Carpet's been replaced. There's a water. I think that was mine. I want it. It's starting to get hot. I've been talking this whole time. Now I'm cotton mouth. Let's jump off in here. Steering wheel wrap. Could be better. They didn't really tie it right there, did they? Again, they put a dash cover on here, but this actually looks good. I would pull it off. It's not exactly the same color, though. I guess that's why they did that. It's kind of like an orange, but I don't mind it. I mean, I like a painted one more than this little cap here. For one, look, it's pulling up on us. Come on. Let's go ahead and start this. Basically all you're doing is priming, getting the pressure up. Once the screen cut's on, you're good to go. One thing I never got was the radio cut on. Look at the vitals. Nothing's changing on this radio. What in the world? Motor's quiet, she's running smooth. Clean around the edges of the hood here. Now if you notice, I try to check all the edges for you. A lot of times that's where rust will hide. All you really need is a little triangle here. I've been trying to find a group of at least 100 triangles that go on these batteries. Every single car that comes in, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's like 1 out of 10 cars has a strap on the battery. So I couldn't find the triangle, so I've been buying these straps and just strapping them in for now. Just honestly to keep them from moving. I don't want the batteries moving. But as you can see, if we had the little triangle piece down there, it'd be good. Now I'm trying to buy a bundle, so if y'all see any of those, shoot them over to my email address. I want to buy like 50 to 100 of them. I'll probably have to do that like 3-4 times a year. No kidding. I'm just wondering what if the people are taking like their Optimas out and just not putting the bolts back. Like, I get it. I know you want to keep your Optima, but that's the only thing I can figure. But that there was a die-hard battery. I mean, it's not a bad battery at all. Oh no. I want to bend it back. I'm not gonna mess with it. Might break it. Well, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to hit subscribe, share this video, hit like. Also, look at the 100 detailed pictures. You want early access to these videos? I give that away for free. Nobody cares about a membership. Why would you pay for anything? We're gonna try to sell you a car and I want you to get the videos as soon as possible. You want that early access? Just check maplemotors.com around 1 o'clock every Monday. You click on the car you like. In purple it says test drive video. Click that link. It'll give you early access to all my YouTube videos. Guys, you can also find them under cars currently available. It's a playlist here on my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.